Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day.
The boys of the Am House singing our brand new theme song. Make it a good day. Welcome back, everybody. We've all seen the difficulties facing the restaurant industry as the pandemic continues. But despite many restaurants closing, there are some new places actually opening up in the Twin Cities. I mentioned this at the top of the show last night. I got a chance to try the new Surdyk's Sidebar in northeast Minneapolis. Surdyk's has been a local liquor store legend for years. Here is some video. They joke that I picked the best table that they have. It opens up to Hennepin Avenue, which is fantastic. You'll see the giant door. There's that cheese tray that literally I saw Oprah floating in the air while I was eating it. Obviously, they have good cheese there. But you'll see right about here, you'll see it. The giant door opens up the window, and there's outside seating, which keeps it safe in these times. As you can see, people are wearing masks. And then I pan over, you'll see the fabulous bar. There's more seating on the other side. This has been rumored for years. They got rid of some of their retail area in Surdyk's to put the restaurant and bar. I am not a Stephanie March. I'm not Stephanie Hansen. But in my opinion, home run. I had girls' night there. You've been to a girls' night with Jen and Lisa Lacourcier, my girls, and all of us. This was bing, 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 bing. Service was excellent. The food, they have burgers. We had a croque madame. There's great salads, great homemade hot honey cheese curds.
Ooh, girl.
That were probably some of the best cheese curds ever to go in this mouth. They had great cocktails. The service was great. Surdyk's Sidebar, total winner. Total winner. Yeah.
Cool. I want to imagine, so it's on Hennepin that the big glass window is.
Yes,
so
opens up onto
they
Hennepin.
Took things out.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Another new restaurant is inside Keg and Case Market in St. Paul, inspired by the street foods of Southern California and Mexico. We got to look inside the new wood-fired cantina.
I think it's a great time for small restaurateurs to get into spaces that we probably couldn't have got into before the pandemic. Now we have opportunities when other folks had went out and frankly spent millions of dollars that we probably couldn't afford to do. So going into second generation spaces right now are opportunities we never had before. Really, that's what makes us different, is that big wood-fired oven and everything being cooked on wood. When you're charring peppers, charring tomatoes, charring meats, you just can't replicate that on a stove or in an oven. You can only get the taste of fire from fire. Most of our food has to cook for 12 hours, 14 hours. Salsas that sit for 24 hours. We really want those flavors to come through when you're trying them. We really want you to really enjoy that and be able to just really taste all of the love and effort that it took to create those. We've got tamales with roasted mussels, grilled oysters. We definitely have some amazing street tacos. We have some elotes corn that we do sweet as well as crunchy with like flaming hot Cheetos on it. We have these lava bowls that are about 1,000 degrees and just boiling hot soup for this winter, pozole, a lot of just very fun favorites. So we're standing in front of our tequila room. So we have about 38 different tequilas, mezcals. We have some that are a couple $1,000s a bottle, and then we have stuff that's $12 a bottle. You can come in this room and you can have small sippers. So if you wanted to try a $1,000 tequila instead of paying for that bottle, you can pay for a $20 sip of it and get that same experience, but not have to spend all the money on it. I think eating out is just such a social thing. Even for me, I say everything great in my life started over a meal. I met my wife in a restaurant. We got engaged in a restaurant. So I think people, just those memories that you create in your life, so much happens over food, over dinner. That's why it's so essential. It's just people coming together over a meal, especially in this world that we're living in, that you can sit down and different groups of people can break bread together and have a meal together is just so important. Oh my gosh, we have so much gratitude. One, for our staff, that they're willing to come back to work. None of this is possible without them. We have so much gratitude for the community that continues to support us and continues to come to our restaurants. We know there's lots of restaurants that are struggling right now. We know there's lots of people that are struggling right now. So just the fact that people trust us to come and feel safe and eat in our restaurants, work in our restaurants, means everything to us, and that's why they call it the service industry, the hospitality industry, is to be of service to others. When you wait on a table, when you cook food for others, that's a give back. That's our love language. So for us, it's just a natural part of what we do. And when we hear it all the time, how can you afford to do it? How can you not do it? For us, it's how can you afford not to do it? It's part of who we are and part of what we have to do.
Yeah, they are also responsible. Brian's responsible for Hope Breakfast Bar, which is a huge hit in St. Paul. And his partner in this is Justin Sutherland, our good friend from Top Chef, Handsome Hog fame,
Yep.
Obachin. Yeah, so good people behind it.
Good people. Yeah, they just opened the Gnome, too. Well, reopened what used to be the Happy Gnome.
Yeah.
Now it's the Gnome.
So yeah, check it out. I've heard. I haven't personally been there myself. I'm looking forward to going. But he's right about food. You know, he's right about restaurants. And again, I can't say it enough. I mean, every industry has suffered. Restaurants have really suffered. Do what you can. Take out whatever to support local restaurants. We need them. They employ thousands of us. For more information, check out woodfiredcantina.com.